one telecenter model or 1,000 different telecenters again like what we had? That's what I want to ask. If we are closing everybody and tomorrow we are restarting, will the telecenters be the... Okay, so it doesn't matter. Because as a person who has seen different telecenters, we see from Sudan we are having like 60 computer telecenters. And for Nanasala we have 2, 3, 4 computers, and from Gamidiriya we have 1 computer telecenter. We have centers, information centers without computers, with mobile phones operated. In Bangladesh, I think they are having that kind of a model with Garmin. So therefore, our technology, connectivity, and which one? Okay. So the Telecentre tripod, which is technology, connectivity, and content, is not the same for each telecenter. What is their definition of technology, connectivity, and content? I like to make an emphasis on connectivity. What is actually connectivity? Is it really internet? Okay, that's one. I think it is more important is the social connectivity. Telecenters cannot be a success if they are not in a network. If they are not connected to the other telecenters, other people who work in the society. So therefore, connectivity is actually twofold, the social connectivity as well as the network connectivity that we have to be in there. But as the technology and content, technology is the way and means we use to run the telecenter. Whether it is on Linux or in Windows or Apple Macintosh, or what operating systems, what networks we use, whether it is wireless or LAN or mobile connectivity. So this technology. Content is again what helps people to improve their life. So how do you make the selection? You cannot have, like if you go to next door, you find so much of content, like 3D demonstration of how a heart operates about education. But can a telecenter can afford it? Is it the tool for telecenters? So telecenter, are they a special place? Our telecenters are special. They are not like schools, government schools. So this is a decision that we have to make according to the telecenter, the serving community, what content and applications that we are going to use. So, okay, this is where I started. I'm linking it with the empowerment. Why we need this connectivity, technology, and content? What is the purpose? It is actually we are working on, telecenters are working on a special activity to empower people, help people to improve life. We are focused on marginalized communities. In my last few days research, I found that the Hyderabad education, every parent wants their children to learn in English language. Fine. But what about the children who would be studying and learning in Telugu? When they grow up, will there be a gap? Will they compete for jobs? Will there be a gap? So Telecenter's role would be to bridge this gap, try to isolate, find out the people who are marginalized with language, age, like their sexuality or their whatever difference, and try to help them to come up to the other people who are empowered. So this is a special role. This is why telecenters exist. Telecenters' roles are like more social rather than financial. So the technology is actually should do the empowerment. That's what I think. So what is actually empowerment? I make it very simple word. All these theories are there. Making a person autonomous. Making a person to be able to make his own decisions. To feel right. To come to places like this. We are empowered. That's why we are here. Financially or socially, empowerment. So economic. So how telecenters do this? I'm touching it in a very high level. Not tools and technologies we have. We can have a different forum for discussing this. Empowering knowledge. This is done with content and applications. For example, Shilpa Saivara, now we are, of course, we have a university have a FIT program, like different. You can get thousands of them. Then the personal empowerment. Can you improve somebody's health? Can you improve somebody's attitudes, self-image? Like, hey, Facebook helps. Like content, telemedicine, of course. He brought in the telemedicine idea, and I was really thinking, what if I have to use my own computer, what I'm using now, with the bandwidth that I have to get my heart operated? All of a sudden the connectivity will go down, and I have to wait about 1 day to get my heart closed or anything, because the doctor is away. So there are like, I was just making a little bit of humor. So economic empowerment. I saw that a very interesting application that they're looking is online buying and selling between telecentres. It's very important. But what is missing in there? Everybody works with isolation. He has a solution, he has a solution. Everybody has solutions. So telecentres have like 100 different solutions. They cannot work together. So this is where we have to look at possibility, even maybe through the telecentre.org foundation, look at applications and content, applications mainly, unique applications that can serve almost any telecentre needs in commerce. Because commerce is not like content, e-business. If you can enable, you can sell Kashmir sarees to Sri Lanka easily online, and people are there to buy it. So this, how can you do that? This is an answer for our sustainability problem also. Of course, social empowerment, democracy, rights, issues, social actions, blogging. Very simple way of, you can tell your problems in your community when you're doing blogging. Actually, blogging has helped Sri Lanka a lot for shaping some of the ideas, and in terms of people participation in democratic processes, to increase sharing of knowledge. So these kind of services you could use. Okay, quickly I go. This is a project, successful project we have implemented in Sri Lanka. You can see in the photograph, it's the smallest infrastructure, only 3 computers. They don't even have proper chairs. It's a bench. But education takes place. They don't have connectivity. E-learning takes place. How? When we designed our connectivity, content, and technologies, we took consideration into those problems on the ground. What we do is, okay, we have a very nice solution. The design is very nice, like it's so nice. But when we are trying to go and implement, it doesn't fit the ground. So this design and implementation gaps. So you have to start from there, designing, and very one-to-one level approach. So I like to throw this idea for you now. This idea of openness, open content, open applications, open participation, many areas. So my research questions, like for the future, I would ask you to rethink again, how can telecentres impact the society? Because society always changes. But in Sri Lanka, you cannot sell Mobitel or like phone cards anymore in telecentres, because everybody is selling around. So telecentre must give up selling phone cards. They should change and find something else. So telecentres has to evolve always with the social changes. You cannot be the same telecentre every day. How to increase participation? You have to make people participate in the society, social activities. How can telecentres do that? How these technologies, tools, and how to increase performances? How to increase exam results? In one place where we use Shilpa Saivara, the earlier general exam results is like in Simlandu, like the pass rate is 39 point something. You will, like if you take national average, it's around 50. But if you take special cases, the pass rates are like 39%. They were able to, among 114 students or some number who used the Nanosalar, their exam results were improved to 78.2. the e-learning content, the e-learning model, and Telecentre was able to improve performance. So these are the areas we have to look at when we select, make our choices in content, technology, and our connectivity, social connectivity. And how can we transform the world as one movement? It's all about transforming the world. People will always go for better technologies, better things, but will it help them to transform? Will the world be a better place? Will they be climatic change oriented? Will they be more treat equally to other people in a multicultural society? So this kind of transformation has to take place. So finally, thank you. I hope I saved some time on my way. So I will not go to there, and I will take up questions from all friends, members. I think I also want to thank India to look at this new tripod that we can build on. Okay, the audience, you can ask your questions. Thank you.